Good evening everyone and welcome to Gundam News. And first up, a quick continuation of my last video. So I got sent a care package by Activision for their Call of Duty and Gundam collaboration, which is currently ongoing, and also included in that package was a code. And during the unboxing, I wasn't sure if that was like a code that was meant for influencers only to give you like an account boost, or if it was for a giveaway or something else. Turns out that code is for a giveaway, and I read online that it should contain 20,000 Call of Duty points. Now, I wish I could be more certain, because the thing is, I just got sent the box and they didn't include any instructions. And on the code card, it also doesn't say what the code is for, so that is that. As for the giveaway portion then, all you've got to do is go to the tweet that is in the pinned comment and at the top of the description and say which mobile suit you want to see in a future Call of Duty mobile collaboration, should they do one. And that's it, no other requirements or anything. A winner will be picked by a random comment picker on July the 16th, 1 minute before midnight Eastern Standard Time. So you have until then to enter. And to prevent anyone from getting scammed by like fake accounts or something, always make sure that the person contacting you is my main account. I will only contact you through my main Twitter account, and I will also just simply send you the code in plain text. I will send you a picture of the entire card and the code in plain text. There will be no link or some convoluted method to redeem it. No. So, best of luck to all of the Call of Duty mobile players in the audience. Moving along then, last week another collaboration began with KFC of all things. But it does make sense when you consider that it's a collaboration with Gundam Wing, and that the main mobile suit for the collaboration is the Wing Zero Custom. A mobile suit that is also famous for its wings. The collaboration runs from July the 3rd until August the 13th, but unfortunately it is limited to KFC Hong Kong. By purchasing this limited edition lunch set for 2 people, you will get 2 free stickers featuring either Hero, Duo, Troa, Catra, or Buffet, each with their respective Gundam, and you'll also be able to buy various limited edition goods. You can get the pilots and their Gundam as a fancy acrylic stand, and you can get the Wing Zero as an ID card holder, a wireless charging stand, a mat, a color changing mug depending on how hot your mug is, a privacy clip to cover the webcam on your laptop or your tablet, and then a storage bucket that has a Wing Zero bust on top of it. Plus, the bust has a light-up chest sensor and eyes, so if you don't want to use it to put your chicken inside, it is still a really nice display piece. And also, all of the prices you see on these are Hong Kong dollars, and $1 is like 8 Hong Kong dollars, so the bucket is only 34 US dollars. Like, I would totally get suckered into buying one if I had the option to buy it at retail price. And KFC wasn't the only one doing a collaboration with Gundam Wing, because Hyte decided to celebrate Gundam Wing's 30th anniversary with a set of limited edition computer equipment. But boy, do the prices vary here. We're starting out pretty modest with a Wing Zero vs. Epion desk pad for $29.99 and a premium wall scroll featuring all of the original 5 Gundams for $34.99. Then there's a Wing Zero keycap set for $109.99. And finally, we've got a Wing Zero and Hiro Yui themed Y70 Touch Infinite case for $499.99. So that's a lot of heights if you're living inside 6, but I guess that's what you get with an integrated IPS touchscreen. No fans though, which I do find quite unfortunate for that price tag. But all of these items are up for pre-order now, and they're slated for a Q4 2025 release. And another collaboration that just kicked off is GQuuuuuX's collaboration with the Maneki Neko karaoke chain. Now, I think most of you know what the Maneki Neko is, but it is this really common beckoning cat figure. Like, you've no doubt seen it somewhere in Japan or in a Chinatown near you, because it's also really popular there. So because of this, new art was made for this collaboration, featuring the main GQuuuuuX cast playing with cats. And you can get items with these illustrations in a variety of ways. First up, there is the collaboration menu that will be available at most of the chains in Japan. For 660 yen, 5 US, you can get Machu's Strawberry Calpis, Nyan's Pine Soda, or Shuji's Blue Soda, and each drink will come with a random coaster featuring one of the characters. Or for 1,100 yen, 8 US, you can get Machu and Nyan's Party Set, which will also come with a postcard featuring a scene from the anime. And included in this party set is a cup of orange juice and a small plate of French fries. If you're calling this a party, then I don't want to be invited. Like, this is just depressing. Where is the pizza that was prominently featured in the ending of the anime? At certain locations then, and at Animate Online, you can also get some merchandise with this new art. You can get them on a can batch for 550 yen each, 4 US, a mini acrylic stand for 880 yen, 6 US, an acrylic keychain for another 880 yen, 6 US, or a sticker sheet for 990 yen, 7 US, which will also come with some Pomeranian stickers. But that wasn't nearly everything for the GQuuuuuX merchandise this week. Pre-orders at regular hobby stores also began for these bigger Fua Kororin plushies, which will be shipping out in November, and these Gyugyuto items, which will be shipping out in September. For the Fua Kororin plushies, we've got Machu, Nyan, Shuji, Shaliak, Xavier, and Komoli, and you can get them in medium size for 2,200 yen, 15 US, which are about 20 centimeters tall, or you can get them in large size for 4,950 yen, 34 US, which are about 30 centimeters tall. However, if you also want Char as a big rotund plushie, you'll have to get the entire set through Premium Bandai. For the Gyugyuto items then, they feature all of the aforementioned characters, plus do, and you can get them as mini acrylic stands, acrylic keychains, and can badges. And this time, none of them are limited to Premium Bandai. And finally, the collaboration goods that were available through the GQuuuuuX and Kabukicho Tower collaboration have gone up for sale on Edith Online. They do only ship to Japan, as far as I could tell, but that is nothing that a proxy buying service can't fix, so I will have the website linked down below. Visiting the GQuuuuuX beginning exhibition in the Anime Tokyo station then will get you a postcard with promotional artwork from either the movie itself or from the series, and this will last until the 25th when a new freebie will be handed out. On the Gunpla front then, we've got two new announcements this week, with the most recent one being the high-grade Messer F02 Minelayer version. It is slated for an August release, and for 3,740 yen, 26 US, you're not just getting a new backskirt with the Minelayer equipment, but you're also getting a bonus commander antenna. And for the standard equipment, we're still getting the beam sabers with beam saber blade effect part, long beam rifle, and shield. The second Gunpla announcement then is something that you might have missed because it was kind of like hidden away in a press conference for mass production type Luka. The high-grade Zaku mass production type Luka custom. The price and the release date are yet to be announced, but we did already get 2 pictures of the thing. It's a pink and blue mass production type Zaku, with its colors based on the logo of the show, and on the shoulder shield, it will say, "Give birth," written in katakana, which is not something that I was ever expecting to see on a Zaku. So I guess it's some kind of reference to the show, or like it's meant to be like give birth to creativity or something like that. Or maybe I'm translating it incorrectly, because in katakana, you could also read this as give bath, you gotta wash your Zaku or give verse the Zaku wants to sing. Anyways, in Japan, voting has begun for which Master Grade they want to see getting a restock. Meanwhile, on the gaming front then, the biggest news was probably the upcoming release of Gundam Extreme Vs. 2 Infinite Boost on the 17th. They released a new promotional video and the opening, both of which I'll have linked down below. And they also announced more details about their collaboration with Miku, which will last from the 23rd until August the 22nd, and by simply playing the game, you'll unlock various in-game items and other things featuring Miku. Also, they misspelled campaign as Campaign. In Gundam Battle Operation 2 for the PlayStation then, the Doggy Iris has joined the fray, while on Steam the F90 Mars Xeon type has become available. In UC Engage there's a Battle Rush EX event, as well as a featured unit assembly for the UR Char Aznable and his UR Zeong, and an event unit assembly for the UR Merida Cruz and her UR Kshatriya Repaired. And finally, for the Arsenal Base arcade game, they'll be releasing a set of 6 limited edition Gundam Seed Astray cards through the August issue of Gundam Ace. They're all done by their original artists, and we've definitely got some interesting looking illustrations. There's Lo and the red frame powered red, Guy and the blue frame second revise, and the Sahakus with the gold frame Amatsu Mina. The set will cost 4,400 yen, 30 US, and it's scheduled for an early October release. Also, Gundam Ace has a recommended deck list that you can play these 6 cards with. In other news then, Advance of Zeta has given us a special on how the Thinang Flare connects to the Advanced Hyzak, giving us the Advanced Hyzak Raw 2 Flare. And we've also got some Gundam related exhibitions to go over. The Giant Robots exhibition has set up shop in the Iwaki City Museum of Art and will be there until August 24th. Gundam will be part of the Tokushima Space Expo, which will last from July the 12th until the 16th and will feature a life-sized Gundam head. And the Yasuhiko Yoshikazu Divine Animator and Draftsman exhibition will open up on Saturday in the Tomakomai City Museum of Art and History, and will remain there until August the 31st. So for those of you visiting Hokkaido in that period, definitely something that you might want to consider checking out. As for the things you could get this week then, first up on the 4th, there were 2 new aqueous paints. For 308 yen a bottle, 2 US, you could get the GQuuuuuX Red Gundam Pink or the GQuuuuuX Red Gundam Red. And both are of course also really good for Char custom machines from the standard Universal Century. And finally on the 7th then, we got the second collection of Gundam Gunpla package art gummies. And what's really cool about these is that in addition to having one of 33 collectible cards with Gunpla art on them inside of the package, is that there's also 8 different gummies that you can get, which are all shaped like Gunpla runners. And there's also quite the variety of cards to collect, with kits like the high-grade GQuuuuuX, the Best Mecha Collection RX-78-2 Gundam Revival version, the high-grade Gym Sniper 2, and the Master-grade Gundam Mark II AUG version 2.0. For this week's reading material then, there was the August issue of New Type featuring Gigi on the outside and a lot more Gundam on the inside. We're getting special features on the Sorcery of Nym, Cersei, and GQuuuuuX. Gundam 8 and Witch from Mercury Frontier of Youth are serialized in it, and we're getting a Sorcery of Nym Cersei B3 poster and a GQuuuuuX A4 clear file. Also, the 5-Star Stories manga will be getting an English version through Titan Manga in March of 2026. It's not Gundam, but I thought I'd let you all know. I'm definitely getting a copy for me. And for the apparel news then, StrikeG kicked things off on the 3rd with 2 Zeta Gundam inspired Aloha shirts. For 16,500 yen each, 113 US, you can either go for a blue shirt with the Zeta Gundam on it, or for a black shirt with the Hyaku Shiki on it. And these will also be available at physical StrikeG stores on the 12th, alongside these GQuuuuuX windbreakers. For 19,800 yen, 135 US, you can get a blue GQuuuuuX model, which comes with the Pomeranian's emblem, a pink Machu model, which comes with the alternate Pomeranian's emblem, or a red Gundam model with the Xeon emblem. Something that was only available from physical Strict G stores then were these region-exclusive Haro items. There's a t-shirt, a tote bag, and a handkerchief, and 3 different Haros that you can get them with. In Odaiba and Solamachi, you can get the Tokyo Haro with a cherry blossom on his head. In Neopasa Shizuoka, you can get the Shizuoka Haro with tea ceremony related items. And in X-Pasa Taga, you can get the Shiga Haro, based on the Shigaraki ware Tanuki. Meanwhile, over at Bankore then, pre-orders went live for some Zeta Gundam 40th anniversary merchandise. You can get Quattro, Camille, and the Zeta Gundam on a standard acrylic stand for 1,320 yen, 9 US, and a big acrylic stand for 2,750 yen, 19 US, or just a Zeta Gundam on a mug for 2,530 yen, 17 US. And then just today, pre-orders went live for these Gundam narrative acrylic stands. It features the main cast in a variety of outfits and ages, and you can also get them as standard acrylic stands or as big acrylic stands, all of which are slated for a September release. And that has been all for this week's Gundam news. As always, a big thank you to the Patreon supporters. I hope everyone watching has a great evening, and I'll see you all next week with more Gundam news.